I'm the verbal. I'm the verbal spit Smith Wesson. I unload with 6 bit, the quick wit, the split a split second. A bomb with a lit wit expression. Here is tick tick, then you test it.
J-Scrilla. I live in DC. I'm from Virginia, and you know what I mean, I'm a producer, DJ, father, you know, record label owner, and A&R. So, fan first though. Hip hop. Man, it took me a while. I was in this, you know, I was just having fun with it for a long time, and then finally I just got to the point where certain cats that were outside my circle were asking me for like beats and stuff like that. So I just kind of, you know, took it to the next level. And kept, you know, I try to climb the ladder every as often as I can, you know, in every kind of facet involved in, you know, hip hop music, whatever opportunity arises or wherever I think, you know, if I'm not at this level, you know, I'm not gonna try to get to the 3 rungs above right now. I'm gonna try to take it to the next one, and like progress. So that's kind of what I do with, you know, the hip hop music. It wasn't a plan. Like I never thought when I was younger that I was gonna be a hip hop producer DJ, like at all. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna be a baseball player. Gary Carter was definitely, when I was younger, was that dude. Even when Greg Jeffries came out, that was my dude for a second. But who's my favorite player ever, man? I don't fucking know. I don't have a favorite player really, man. Howard Johnson. Let's see, Guns N' Butter started because me and Chop LaRock, since like 2000, 2001, he was living in Chicago, but he's from McLean, and I'm from Fairfax too, and like whatever, he was living in Chicago, we'd just be trading beats back and forth, kind of getting better off each other. Like he'd send me a beat tape like 1 week, it's like, oh shit. Then I try to step it up, and like we kind of like just competitively like back and forth for a while. Then we formed Ransack Records in 2001 or 2. We put out yeah, so alright, so yeah, like 2001, 2002 we had Ransack Records. We put out like a joint off that, and then that this kind of just dissolved. Like we were working on a project with Nails. That was my man from Philly. And we did a whole project. We never put it out. Like one day I hope I will put it out. It was all on ADAT tapes over there. And basically that dissolved in like 2003, and then like 2004 he moved down here to DC and we formed Guns N' Butter. We were like, yo, we were fucking with Tragedy, Gaddafi a lot, like for like going up there playing beats and all that shit, just hanging out in the studio a little bit, and that's how we met Starblaze, the Bloodsport, my main man from Philly. Cassidy was like, yo, we should all do a project together. You know what I'm saying? He rap and we do the beats. So like, yo, we come up with a name. And I just went through, and that record was in my collection, that Guns N' Butter record. I was like, yo, that's an ill name. Like, Chops, what do you think? He's like, fuck yeah, let's run with it. So we just ran with Guns N' Butter. And I found out later, you know, shortly after, like, when we formed Guns N' Butter, that Guns N' Butter is like the backbone of, you know, economics. Like, you can't have, if you got guns, you gotta have butter. If you got butter, you gotta have guns, food, army type. So, and Innerloop started shortly after, in 2004, me and my man 2Tex went down to pick up Beta from jail. He was locked up for a while. Came back and we were like, yo, let's get it popping. So me and Overrock talked about it for a while, about starting a label. They moved to New York. Overrock came back and we put it down on paper. Put out a record. His first record was called Ninja. That's the PC version. You can look it up. I did about half that album. Me and Overrock pretty much produced the majority of that album. So yeah, that was the first thing on Innerloop. Then we put out a single of his, Live from between Real Ill and Easy Now. Then we put out my Guns N' Butter, Raise the Hammer Volume 3 mixtape. And then at that point, we were like, we kind of slowed down and we were like, let's do the parties again. Because we promoted mad parties back in like, you know, I started promoting parties like 98, Overrock in like 2000, 2001. So like we were like, let's get on this, do the beat down, do some shows, get producer oriented, because nobody's a producer oriented label right now. And then we just kind of stepped it up. We've kind of gradually just progressed. Like our business model is just basically to be a multifaceted hip hop mogul. Like, I mean, we got graphics department, we got video guy, we got producers, MCs, lawyers, interns, assistants. I mean, we just.
Long time no see.